Watching the dogs that come in as young adults, and then watching them through their training process and then become actual guide dogs, and to see the difference they make in these people's lives, that is something that you just can't, it's incredible and very rewarding.
My family has been a part of the Guiding Eyes program for about 9 months. For the Guiding Eyes program, my family takes in 1 to 2 puppies. We take them into our home. We have them for about 3 to 5 days. And specifically what we do from the day-to-day basis is we obviously feed them 3 times a day, and then we have this little created area in our mudroom where they sleep at night, but during the day we let them roam around the kitchen and the mudroom. And we also take them outside many times a day to run around and play. When they sleep, it's really important that we massage them, like their ears and their paws, because it allows them to be more comfortable with like things that they're not used to. Part of getting the puppies ready to be seeing eye dog is making sure that they're comfortable wearing a harness. So something that we have to do is we have to tie these little ribbons around their stomachs, so once they're puppies, they're just used to something being on their backs, and then eventually when they become real seeing eye dogs, then they're used to the harness with no problems. So we are part of the socialization portion of Guiding Eyes. So as that, we do not train them how to become seeing eye dogs. We really just play with them and get them used to hearing sounds and get them used to being around a lot of people. So part of that is we have them run over different textures like a cookie sheet and just kind of test the reactions. We do a lot of like the day-to-day things that puppies do, like teach them how to sit before they eat their food, as well as making sure that they're able to sleep through the night. We also have to manage how they play because they like to fight a lot, and sometimes that can end up in one of the puppies starting crying. We have to always be watching them.
People often ask me how I can say goodbye to the dogs, and I say with tears in my eyes. But it's a bittersweet goodbye because I know that when I say goodbye to them, they're going off to do something great and be with someone who really can utilize them. I did have the opportunity once to see one of the dogs I raised when I was visiting my son's college in Philadelphia, and I said hello to my dog, Lara. Lara didn't react until David took off Lara's harness and said, okay, you can say hi now. And Lara came jumping up out of her harness and just leaped into my arms, licked me and kissed me and loved me and played and wagged her tail. And then David said, Lara, heel. She went right back to his side. He put her harness back on and said, okay, where are we going for dinner?
On average, I have about 168 dogs here in the training school at any given time. I have a staff of 10 on the kennel staff that takes care of the dog's daily needs, and we feed about 150 pounds of food every day. We talk a lot about civil disobedience. You have a guide dog team at a curb in an intersection, and the person will say forward and the dog can see that it's not safe, so that dog has to be able to say, no, I'm not going to do that because you're not safe. For our dogs, I think that's the biggest thing, is that even though they're trained really well and they do what they're told, they have the ability and the good judgment to say no when it's not safe.